can give you, so you don't have to go to a pharmacy or anything. And the second thing is this shield. So, like you had just mentioned, we don't want you rubbing the eye. So during the day, people remember, but when they're sleeping, sometimes they accidentally rub your eye. So I'm going to give you the shield to put over the eye when you're sleeping. It looks like an egg, in a way. So just think of the tip of the egg pointing towards the top of your nose. So it sits diagonally, just like that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you this roll of tape, and all you need is one piece of tape, kind of from your forehead to your cheek, across it, just to hold it in place. And it's not real tight or anything. It's just enough that if you accidentally tried to rub your eye, there's something blocking you that you remember. Okay?
Gotcha.
So only when you're sleeping. During the day, you don't have to wear anything, or you can wear sunglasses, whatever you like. Okay?
Is that a period of time, a couple of weeks?
Until I see you next, which will be about a week.
Oh, okay.
I believe the next appointment should be already scheduled for you. Yep, on June 27th. So next week, you already have that appointment booked. So just keep.
Okay.
June 27th?
So a week from, that's like
Basically a week from now.
Yeah,
a week
Thursday?
from the surgery date. So Thursday of next week.
June 27th.
Yeah, and that's a Thursday, so you don't have dialysis then,
Right,
So
right,
that's
correct.
why, yeah. So I'm seeing you next week. So keep doing everything I'm telling you until that visit, and then depending on how you look, we'll change things up accordingly.
And then those drops are once a day, twice a day?
Nope, these are going to be one drop 4 times a day.
Oh, wow.
Okay, of each bottle. And that's written on the instructions, the printout from the operating room. These are the 2 drops that are written there, okay? So I tell people, think of it as breakfast, lunch, dinner, bedtime. Okay, that's 4 times a day.
Breakfast, yeah.
And it doesn't matter which of the 2 bottles you use first, because there's 2 bottles. But when you're doing it at home, just remember to shake the bottles before you use them, okay? And you put one in, wait 5 minutes, then put in the other one. You don't want to put them too close together because sometimes they'll tear themselves out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So both of them 4 times a day.
Yep, both bottles.
5 minutes in between.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
What's the 5 minutes?
So you don't do back to back. Yeah.
Now you look in the mirror, your eye's a bit red. That's normal.
Okay.
Like the white part of the eye, that's going to fade, just like a bruise or something would.
Oh, okay.
And the other thing you're going to notice is the air bubble that I told you we place in your eye is going to evaporate in this next week. So when you come back in a week, your vision's going to be a lot better than it is now because the bubble's going to be smaller. But you're going to see the air bubble evaporate. You might start to see, as the day goes on, like a dark line or a ridge, like a semicircle at the top of your vision. That's the edge of the bubble. Every day it might get a little lower and lower and lower. And then towards the end, it's way towards the bottom of your vision and you can see over the top of it. So if you start to see a line in your vision, that's normal. That's the air bubble.
Okay.
Other than that, the symptoms that you might be having with the eye feeling a little dry or teary or gritty, day by day those get better too. Okay?
But it's just important to not get in your hand or nothing in it or rub your eye. Or...
Yep. It's just like if you had a surgery on your knee, you wouldn't be messing with your knee.
Right.
It's the same thing with the eye. Just try to leave it alone. Obviously the drops, you got to get them in. If you feel like you missed, just put in another one. Okay, if you didn't feel it get in there, just try again. Okay. I think it's pretty hard to put in eye drops by yourself, so if you feel like you're missing a lot, don't worry.
Right, I have my hair all out. So with those, you'll need basically 3 more today.
Today we'll count this as lunch and then dinner, bedtime. Yep.
Okay.
And then starting tomorrow you can do the full 4.
Okay.
Okay. Other things to know is when you sleep at night, how do you normally sleep?
Either side.
Sides are perfect. The only thing we don't want you to ever be is flat on your back. Flat is meaning if you just lie down on the floor here. If you were a back sleeper, I would tell you just have at least 2 or 3 pillows underneath your head. But if you're a side sleeper, then no worries about that at all. And then with an air bubble in your eye, you can't fly or go into high altitudes, which I don't think you have any plans to do that, do you? So just know that while the air bubble's in your eye, you can't fly or go into high altitudes, but that'll only be for a week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we were planning on going to Reno next week.
Yeah, so after next week, that should be just fine.
Okay.
So I'll give you your bag that has everything in it.
All right.
So you look great. You look the way you're supposed to. We got all the blood out of there. The only thing that can derail things now is if you bleed again. Very early after any surgery is when the highest risk for bleeding in general. So try not to lift anything too heavy. Generally take it easy. You can walk, do normal activities, but anything that seems strenuous, just definitely avoid it this first week.
Okay.
Okay? Dialysis, everything else should be no issue. So I'll see you next Thursday and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
next Thursday.
We'll find out from your nurse or receptionist we don't know.
About the time and stuff?
Yeah. Did she send it or she's gonna come tell
It
us?
should be in the,
Or is there some information she's gonna give us when we leave or something? Or?
it should be something that you pull up, like you get appointment reminders.
Oh,
and
okay,
It should be
okay.
like an electronic list or something.
Oh, that's fine.
But I'll write down the next one.
Oh, I thank you.
And
appreciate
that
that.
is June 27th. And it is at 11 a.m. Is that all right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the next appointment. This is some other doctor's card. Just ignore that. But
Okay.
that's the date and time for your next visit. Okay?
Alrighty.
All right, but you're doing well. So I'll see you next week. Just like I mentioned, just know that you're going to see the bubble evaporate. But that's what we want.
Alrighty.
Okay? All right, take care.
Thank you.
And I will see you guys in a bit.
Thank you.